Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video, is this game worth playing in 2019 video for the Alchemist Code. Now I was going to make a video on this game I think a few months ago, and luckily somebody reminded me about it, so thank you to Peralta Garcia for reminding me about doing this Alchemist Code review, because I did download the game a while ago, played quite a bit of it, and I was gonna make a video on it, but then I ended up switching phones and just didn't get a chance to like reinstall and everything like that. So thank you so much for reminding me to jump in and do a first impressions video for this game to see if this game is worth playing in 2019. If you guys have any suggestions for games I should check out and want your comments displayed in the video, make sure to leave a comment down below on games that you want me to try out, or maybe a game you want me to re-look at or retake, re-impressions, whatever you want to call it. So this is Alchemist Code. Now I would play this game a lot farther, but I came to the conclusion that this is without a doubt one of the best gacha games that you could possibly play right now, even though it's a little bit older. It's about 2 years old at this point, but there's so much content, there's so much depth to this game that there's no way I'm going to be able to cover everything that this game has to offer. There's just too much stuff going on for me to be able to cover everything. So I played through the main story, I played through some side quests, some events, things like that. But basically, I'm just going to jump in, I'm going to show you guys some of the combat, but please forgive me because again, this is a very, very complicated game. There's a lot of depth to it, so I'm definitely not going to be able to cover everything, and I may say some things wrong here or there, but I'll definitely try my best. Now, this game has a wonderful story, a story of growth, a story of betrayal, a story of change and power and destiny. It's got a fantastic story compared to a lot of other gacha games, and it's definitely worth taking a look at. In fact, this is probably one of those games that is as close to a console experience that you can get for a mobile game, and I absolutely love it. So we're gonna go ahead and just skip through the story. We're gonna get into the combat. Now this is a grid-based combat game, and there's a lot of depth to it. There's verticality, there's obstacles, there is positioning, the way your characters are facing forward, everything like that. So there is auto combat in this game. I'm gonna let auto combat just play for a little bit before we jump into the main combat style. So I've got my team, they just sum it up on the top right. You can see the attack order on the top left, and as well as the elemental system in this game. So my characters are gonna go through, they each have their own action points to move about and to do combat and everything like that, to activate certain skills. You can see there's the little purple bar below their names up in the top left. So my characters are going to go through, they're going to attack, they're going to use those action points. I don't exactly remember what they're called, but they could use them to activate some of their more powerful abilities. As they do basic attacks, those points will increase, allowing them to use some of their other abilities. So we're gonna go ahead and turn auto combat off. I've got the 2x speed on. So I can either move my character about using sort of like a joystick style, but it doesn't really work very well. And then once I target an enemy, I can go ahead and use just a basic attack. It'll show the amount of damage, the percentage of a chance for me to hit it, or I can go and use some of their special abilities. Now I've got war arts or basic war arts. If I go to the basic war arts, it means I can toss a rock. It costs 5 of the action points, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a basic attack, hit OK, he's gonna attack that monster, and then I get to decide which direction. I made him face the wrong direction, but I was trying to prove a point. So this character is a ninja character, so if I want to go ahead and move him over here, basic ninjutsu, a shuriken, I'm gonna attack that guy, he's gonna throw a shuriken down, and boom. Also, I gotta point out too, and I'm excited to do summons in this video, but this game will just drop a ton of stuff on you. This is, like I said, this is a pretty complicated game, but not only is it complicated in terms of development for your characters and the combat and everything like that, which I'm not saying the complexity of this game is a bad thing. I think it's an amazing thing. Let me clarify that. I think the complexity of this game is incredible and in no way should deter you from playing it, but it can be extremely overwhelming when you first jump into the game because it will throw so many items at you, so much currency, so many units, levels, everything like that. It can be a little bit overwhelming at first. Just take your time with it. So let's see. We got Valkyrie's Aspirations, raise his own physical attack for 3 turns. Let's just go ahead and activate an ability. Hit OK, target. And then we'll go ahead and have her face that direction. Then it's the lizard dude's turn. He's not going to do very much attack because I just debuffed him. We'll go ahead and move my samurai to behind him because there is attacks from behind that does extra damage. Boom, back attack, taking down that lizard dude and got some items. We'll go ahead and face that direction. But I absolutely love the combat of this game. The auto combat is pretty good, so if you don't want to play through a lot of the lower levels and you want to just get right into the action, you can just go ahead and let auto combat kind of take you until you get to the more difficult stuff where you're gonna have to really think about the strategies of your characters, really think about how you want to handle certain situations. Then by all means, totally do it. Another thing too is you got full 360-degree control of the camera. I think that's incredible. I don't know why, but I think that's amazing. You can also take an overview, like just a top-down view of what the battlefield looks like. You can also take a look at the full map if you want to move around by hitting the menu item in the bottom left. We're gonna go ahead and activate a shield ability. Actually, no, we don't want a shield ability. I meant this one, shield smash. Hit okay. And my character is gonna shield smash the last enemy. And ba-da-ba-doo, quest cleared. Now, I've only been kind of auto-playing through a lot of this stuff, but I do know, and I have watched a lot of videos, that there is some high-end gameplay and content where auto gameplay is not going to help you at all, and you have to strategize and build your characters the correct way. So we're going to go ahead and end the quest. So that's the combat in the game. I think it's amazing. I think it's fantastic. There's like these ultimate abilities that the characters can activate with cinematics that will activate around them. It is fantastic. There's a whole bunch of events that you can participate in. There is character stories, Sacred Stones, Babel Chronicles, Babel, whatever you want to call it. There's so much content in this game that it's going to feel almost a little overwhelming, like I said before, for a lot of new players. Now, I did participate in one of the events. There's like a summer event going on right now where you can get a bunch of like heroes and prizes and stuff like that, which leads me to the next thing I want to talk about is the heroes and the units in this game, because there's a lot going on right now. So hopefully I'll be able to do my best. Now, one of the new characters I got was this one right here. Her name is Chloe. I think she's fantastic. I love her art style. If you click on the little book icon up here where I'm kind of tapping, click on that, you can see their full art style. If I go ahead and click on this, it'll turn the camera, it'll turn it sideways. You can take a full look at the character's art. I think it's fantastic. You can see their character description and their story. You can hear some voiceover playing, but also a lot of the stuff in here is really important, especially their origins. Now, from what I believe, the origins can impact a lot of their equipment and stuff that you want to put on them, specifically what's known as the memento system right here. Now, these mementos are special kind of items or cards that you can equip onto specific characters that will give specific bonuses if they're equipped to the right character. Now, mine are not equipped to the right character. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, they are definitely not equipped to the correct characters. Now, if I look at the unsung hero, this one says increase attributes for units from Ratharis. I don't have Ratharis units right now, but if I had this equipped onto it, which I believe the Ratharis is referring to their origin, let me know down below if I'm correct on that. But you want to equip this onto a Ratharis character, as well as the bottom one right here, this next group skill, Ace. When equipped to certain units, increases the attributes of certain units in your parties. The units that you want to equip it to are Glands and Anastasia. So at least it gives you like an idea, like these are the characters that you should equip it onto, which I'm assuming Anastasia and Glands are both from the Ratharis, so they will both get those bonuses. So not only do you have that customization, you can also go on and enhance these by sacrificing other versions. So if we go and enhance bulk, I can use this basic currency, but I'm pretty sure there's like a way that you can use other items to do it too. I'm not sure. I swear I saw that before. Maybe I'm thinking of the equipment, but you've also got equipment in this game. You've got weapons, you got a chest piece, accessories, everything like that. There's specific items that you want to equip to certain characters. Like this character can only equip a mace. I can go ahead and hit how to obtain to go find that item. You can also see all their stats here on the far left. There's a lot to their stats. You can also limit break the characters. On top of that, I'm almost completely limit broke this character. You can also enhance the unit by leveling them up. Now, the level of the unit cannot exceed your current account level. I'm level 15, so I can only level her up to level 15, which I'm fine by that. And you increase levels fairly quickly in this game. Like my old account, I remember getting to like level 50 within like an hour or something like that. It was crazy. You've also got the job level up. You can go ahead and level up your character's job, depending on like the level of the actual character. Now, I believe the job actually unlocks these down here. You can, like, there's different, like, there's the Holy Knight, there is the Spearman, there's the Holy Cavalry, and then this last one is the Holy Cavalry Pieta. I don't know exactly what all of those mean or what their skills are, but those are different classes that this character can essentially equip on as you progress and upgrade these characters. There's also the leadership skills. Raises crit rate by 10% for the whole party if she's the leader. You've also got her basic abilities, which you can then go through and spend basic premium currency as well as skill points, which looks like you get a maximum of 20 to be able to level up these individual skills. So shield is probably like a really important one. But don't worry, you get like a ton, like an absolute ton of their in-game currency. And then you can go ahead and set up their abilities the way that you want it to. So there's a lot to this game, like an insane amount of customization, an insane amount of character progression. It is like a min-maxer's paradise. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's a fantastic game with an immense amount of complexity behind it. Now we're gonna go ahead and head back to the homepage. And I do recommend, if you are gonna jump into this game and play it, to specifically follow the challenges. They've got these challenges that you can complete that kind of guide you through some of the early game stuff. And there's a lot of challenges, like a ton, that give you tons of rewards. There's also the milestones that you can complete too, like the story and your daily milestones. These are another great way to kind of go through and level up your count fairly quickly. Watch, I'm probably gonna level up like at least twice right here. I already leveled up once. There's the second time. I already level 17. That only took me like 2 minutes to do that. There's another one right there. But like, the game gives you, so like, look at the alchemy drops, alchemy droplets, skip tickets. There's a lot of stuff that this game gives you right off the bat that can be very, very confusing, but don't worry. Just relax, take your time, enjoy the experience. You will slowly begin to learn the things that you need to in this game. Now we're gonna jump in, we're gonna do some summons. This game though is pretty intense when it comes to the summons. There is like a billion banners going on right now. You got the rare summons, you got the normal summons, you've got the daily start dash, which basically means every single day for the first 7 days that you start your account, you get free 10 times summons every single day. It's crazy. You've got the start dash summons, you've got the daily celebration summons, you've got the grand 5-star summons for gear, for mementos, special step-up summons where like it's cheap at first and then it slowly increases, but like if you keep summoning from that banner, you get better rates, and there's just so many summons. It is absolutely crazy. My recommendation, just stick with your daily dash until you begin to understand or do some research on these other banners. So we're gonna go ahead and do our 10 times summon right here for free. Hopefully get something pretty good. Now there is a way, I'm pretty sure you can go through and download all the files up front if you want to. I clearly don't have that right now. I'm just kind of downloading as I go along, but it doesn't take too long. It's not too bad. So here we go. Go ahead and slide this down. You want it to turn red. That's when you know you got something really good. First up, we got a gold character. Oh, we got a red. Okay. Perfect. So we got 2 golds, we got a red. The red is the rare. So first up, our very first gold. Our very first super rare. I love the character art, by the way. The character art in this game is fantastic, and I love it. Hands down, some of the best I've seen in the game. Each character is just like super unique, and yeah, it's fantastic. There's so many characters in this game. It's crazy. She's super cool. Okay, here's our next super rare. Basically, I just want to know what our ultra rare is. It looks like a genie in a lamp. I wish it actually had their names right here. I mean, you can look at the names later, but I wish I had the names. And then our ultra rare. Boom! Main protagonist looking good. I don't know if he's the main protagonist. He's not, but he looks super, super familiar. He was like on the banner, so we're gonna go ahead and skip the rest of these. So we can go ahead and take a look at the character that we just summoned. Go ahead and tap on him. His name is Vettel, and he's super cool. The Swordsman Trance raises slash attack by 30% for the whole party. Magic Blade abilities. His first job is Magic Swordsman. Job level 2 is Holy Cavalier. And job 3 is the Samurai, and then you can see his stats on the left. Max level right now is 60, but I believe you can get it higher than that. So that's one of our new, new ultra rare character. Hit OK. And then we're gonna go ahead and do some 3-step start dash summons. Go ahead and do that. Downloading the required files. I believe it cost us 500 gems for the first one, and then it should be like 2,500 for the next one. But basically what I'm doing in this game right now is putting any 5-star characters that I can find on my team. I don't know if they're good, I don't know if they're bad, I don't know exactly how to equip them, but basically I'm just going through and like putting the characters I think are really cool. And so far I've been really enjoying it. And again, there's so much content in this game that there's no way I was gonna be able to cover everything that this game has to offer. So anyone that's like a hardcore, diehard Alchemist Code fan, Let me know down below if there's some stuff that I said wrong. Any corrections that you want to let me know too. Our 4-star is a guy named Dilga. Look at this guy. He looks freaking sweet. He's a soldier, then a martial artist, and then a holy knight. So there you guys go. That is Alchemist Code. Do I think this game is worth playing in 2019? Oh, heck yeah. I think this is a game that everybody should give a try because it's just, there's just so much to love about this game. Now, I don't know about the end game progression. Maybe there's a lot of grind behind it. Maybe there's some difficulty. Maybe, you know, there's like power creep. I don't know. I'm just looking at the game from a first, you know, from a first player perspective. And is it fun? Yes. Is there a lot of free stuff? Yes. Is it complex? Yes. Holy crap, yes. And it's a ton of fun. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you can stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. Okay, friends, I'll see you next time.